Hello and welcome back to Barbarian Bees. Today we're back with yeah, Nanairo Reincarnation. Pardon me about that. I started the recording kind of late again. This time for a reason, because I was actually off the birthday celebrations from my uncle and aunt. They had their birthday had already passed quite some time ago, but they couldn't. But they never had the opportunity to actually celebrate it, so they decided to celebrate it in like in post, basically. So it was there till just not too long ago. Actually, went home a bit earlier than the others, even because I'm just like, I don't like it. Just I'm personally not a fan of being outside for like that late. I just prefer listen up. We're gonna go home at some point. We're not like staying here, so let's at least like go home when the fucking sun goes down, or after it's finished going down at the fucking latest. It's what I personally like to do, but hey, nobody fucking listens to me as usual. Thankfully, someone was actually nice enough to give me a ride home in the end, so yeah, now I'm here. And I'm boozed up as all hell as well. Anyways, the day marks the start of September. Oh, and Iris left for Kidara's place this morning. Her behavioral patterns may change based on the time of day. Maybe a hassle, but I plan to let them check on her often. As for Fuyo, she's shopping and listening to housewives chatter. She told me not to expect much since it's mostly gossip, but I can't underestimate the housewives network. Might get some interesting info. Io's playing a game as usual. Kotori's attending her school opening ceremony. As for me, I'm sleepy. I've got loads of free time. It's been a while since I've taken it this easy. It's always been so lively around here. I know I've always wanted this kind of life, but I've forgotten how to spend time alone. Leo's here, but she gets ticked off when I disturb her while she's gaming. Maybe I should invite some friends out. I feel sorry for everyone else working hard out there. I head out to the porch for no apparent reason. It's hot. Slip on sandals and step out into the backyard. Then I scan my surroundings. Nothing's here, of course. Anyway, it sure is hot. Return to the living room. There I watch TV while feeling the breeze from the electric fan. Can't quite grasp the content of the program. That's right. Something crossed from my mind. Or I remember something, to be exact. Something I should have been doing for a long time. I have to talk to you about it first. It's not really all that important, though. Righty out. I return off the TV, get up, and head to the hallway. Then I head for the room at the end. You, do you have time? Call out to her from outside the room. No answer. Io! Huh? There are plenty of times when she doesn't realize I'm calling out to her because she's got headphones on. Wonder if she's asleep. Io! Try calling out to her again. Still no answer. What to do? Oh, whatever. It's not like it's important enough for me to disturb her sleep. Turn on my heels and change my destination to my room. Let's see. Here it is. Take out a bunch of keys from the shelf. Plan to go to the Gramps' room right now. Actually, I've never entered it before. I always had no intention of ever entering it since I feel like I might mess up Gramps' private abode. But then I remembered as well. Do as you please with everything in my room. It's all yours. So does that mean I should go? I feel like that might be something that can help in my mission. This is to deepen my understanding about ghosts and demons. Now let's go. Excuse me? Unlock the door and enter the room. Ah, the air is stale. He's got fucking... He got fucking spears. He got a spear, naginata, and several swords here. Jesus. I leave the door open to ventilate the room. Gramps' ghost might be waiting for me. At least I had that silly expectation. But yeah, no sign of anyone. Still, there sure are plenty of books. The wall is also decorated with weapons. It's quite impressive. Bookshelf is full of novels, historical fiction. Let's see, so that explains the decor. Gramps loved these kinds of things, huh? Never knew. I'll borrow her and read them later. I've given the room a quick once-over, but there's nothing that seems related to my mission. And again, such things are unlikely to be left in a conspicuous place. Maybe that's something, and maybe there's something on one of the drawers. Won't open, it's locked. A small key among his belongings. I was wondering what it's for. Perhaps to unlock this. It's finally open. Pull up the drawer. It contains several thick notebooks. To put it another way, records. They're quite old. They've been kept under lock and key. I hesitate, wondering if I should read them. Since I was entrusted with this key, it probably means I should. Having strengthened my resolve, I take the notebook and casually flip to a page. Reading is a good opportunity to move to a new home. I feel sad about having to leave this house, but I must conjure new demons and have my own children. This house where I was born and raised is too small. This is Gramps' journal. He'd even guiltier, but my curiosity gets the better of me and I keep reading. You will come with me. My parents disapproved of this. However, my father is retired for the most part, and Io says she will follow me, the current head of the family. I've been conducting the mission for myself for several years now. It will be a tremendous help to have Io by my side, but it appears I've been too optimistic. 2 days after Io came to my home, my parental house was burnt to the ground due to unknown reason. Fortunately, there were no casualties, as both my parents were visiting me, but the accident made me painfully aware that Io is indeed a Tashikibarashi. You've got to be kidding me. I tremble in fear at the heavy content. I have to be nice to Io from now on. I realize something as I keep reading. This isn't just a normal journal. It's a record of Gramps' mission. It chronicles what type of ghosts he encountered and how he helped them depart from the other world. Those are the main contents. See, Gramps left this for me. This must be the first notebook. Check the others. Yeah, this seems to be the first one. Looks like he started writing this journal before he became the head. When he was fulfilling the mission by himself, in other words. You could already sense this was his career from the very beginning. From the very first page. Probably helped out since his predecessors. My great-grandfather's time. It's written with such good penmanship, but it uses difficult words, so I can't read some parts. Still, I managed to interpret it in my own way. I found some interesting entries. There are innumerable ways to send spirits to the other world. However, the essence is removing their attachment to this world. In order to do so, there is a need to listen carefully to spirits' voices. One must do all one can to avoid incurring the wrath of a spirit. It must be put at ease. Spend a year or two if needed. However, remaining in contact with spirits for a long time could stir up emotions which strengthen their attachments to this world. Drastic measures may be required in such cases. One must not harbor special feelings towards spirits. There is no peace for them in this world. It's hard. I understand the logic, but I wonder if I can deal with ghosts without empathizing with them. I actually felt strong empathy in Kotori's case. Couldn't deal with the feelings I received from Kotoro without letting them get to me. Looks like Oa and Iris are back. Place a notebook in the drawer and lock it for good measure before leaving the room. Welcome back. Good job. Must have been hot outside, huh?
別に汗はかかないけど死ぬかと思った。アイス食べていい？
Resist the urge since it's almost time for lunch. Fuyo's about to come back.
すぐに準備いたしますね。
Oh. I hear Fuyo's voice from the kitchen. She's already back.
申し訳ありません。帰宅の報告もせず、姿が見えなかったので出かけていらっしゃるのかと。
Nah, I was just upstairs. Welcome back.
はい。ただいま戻りました。今日のお昼はおそうめんと天ぷらですよ。どちらも初めて食べます。大盛りでお願いします。はいはい。みんな帰ったか。そろそろ食事かな。
Yeah, you're awake now, Io. Morning.
別に寝とらんぞ。
But you didn't reply when I didn't reply even though I called out to you.
ゲームしておったんじゃ。
I see.
腹が減ったの。ふよ、食事はまだかの。はい、もうしばらくお待ちくださいませ。お腹すいた。
Wash your hands first, you two.
マスター。
Three depart from the living room, leaving me and you behind.
腹が減りすぎて倒れそうじゃ。メーシメーシ。はーよはーよ。
Someone's done, so be patient.
うっせハゲ。
Don't call me Baldy, you. As I'm about to retort, my voice falters. The parental house was burnt to the ground. I have to avoid fights.
なんじゃ。言いたいことがあるならはっきり言え。
いいよ。
なんじゃい。
Eat as much as you want.
言われなくても食べるけど。
You can have ice cream too.
うん。何？え
Confusion! As everyone's reports while having lunch. Even so, it seems like there isn't much progress.
あそこから思念を読み取るのは無理かも。人の出入りが激しすぎるよ。犯人の思念を読めたのが奇跡だにゃ。シマ様にもさほど変わりはありませんでした。同じ服、同じ話。彼女の時間は殺された。正確には誘拐された時点で止まっています。同じ一日を繰り返しているようです。アイリスのことも覚えていませんでした。多分次も初対面からやり直しです。記憶のリセットか。よくある話ではあるが、扶養はどうじゃ？私の方も大した情報は。大木屋さんの息子さんが医学部を目指して参浪中とか、藤崎さんの娘さんが部活を引退されたとか。大木屋のせがれはともかく、藤崎って誰じゃ？
Beats me, I guess when mothers gather, they mostly talk about their children.
申し訳ありません。お役に立てず。昨日の今日ですぐに成果が出るものでもあるまい。気長にどっしりと構えねば身が持たぬぞ。
Right, let's take it slow.
とりあえず、私は夜に行った方が良さそうかにゃ。昼間は無理、人多すぎ。アイリスは時間帯を変えて会いに行ってみます。もしかしたら特定の時間帯だけパターンが変わるかも。
Please do. Also, we have to wait for Miss Azusa.
コトリンはもう来ないんだっけ？
At least not in the morning. She might come here during the evening.
おかわりください。おかわりって、姉さんおつゆ飲んじゃったの？美味しかった。飲んではダメなんですか？
You can, but you don't usually gulp it down while eating.
もう、おつゆが足らなくなっちゃう。ほどほどにしてね、姉さん。はーい。ご飯ある？お米食べたい。はい、すぐお持ちいたします。
Fuyo heads to the kitchen with containers in hand. End the conversation about the mission for now and we continue with our meal. Return to Gramps' room after eating. Read the continuation of Gramps' journal. Don't have any experience, so I need to get all the knowledge I can. Huh? Over here! I hear her footsteps approaching. She gingerly opens the door and peeks inside the room. It's Gramps' room. His journal, all the things about his work are written here. I've been leaving everything up to you guys, right? I was just wondering if there's anything I can do. I can't just let that happen and not the type. Thanks anyway. Huh?
お願いをする前に、おべっか使ってみました。
You didn't have to say that. So what's your favor?
大切なことです。しかも、ご主人にとってもいいことです。
Oh, also I was told, of course, the fucking ritual scenes with the blood sucking were originally H scenes. What is it?
ご主人は自分も働きたいんだよね。
Yeah.
それならうってつけのお仕事がありますぜ。うえ
Huh? In short? Oh, it leads me to the demon's room. Iris and Fuyo are also there. Looks like the three of them came up with the favor. So basically, they want a reward. We've got snacks.
そういうことじゃなくて。
A lot of us figured it'd end up like this.
だってさ、暑い中頑張ってるのにさ、ずっとご褒美なしなんだもん。
I guess.
まだあまりお役に立てていませんから、こちらからねだるのもと思ったのですが、せめてアイリスだけでも。この子とても頑張っているのに、まだ一度も誠様の血を口にしておりません。
Iris' cheeks turn red and she looks down on the floor. Fuyo has told me this before. Aside from the offering, I have yet to give Iris my blood. She looks at me with expectant eyes. I'll probably disappoint her or refuse.
前回私がご無理をさせてしまいましたし、吸血行為に誠様が慎重になられるのはもっともでございますが。
Nah, it's fine. It's a master's duty to reward his servants. This is part of my mission. Don't hold back to thinking I'm tired. I'll answer your request.
よかったわね、アイリス。ありがとうございます、マスター。よろしくお願いします。そういうことはちゃんと口で言うの。ありがとうございます。
No problem. So when should we do it? Now?
今。アイリス、大事なこと忘れてるよ。大事なこと。あれ言わなきゃ、あれ。アイリスだけじゃ、お姉様たちにもご褒美をお願いできますか。まあ、アイリスったらなんて優しい子。ご主人、アイリスがこう言ってるからみんなにご褒美ください。ご主人。
What are you making her say?
え？
Jeez.
申し訳ありません。私も久しぶりに欲しくて、姉さんの悪巧みに乗ってしまい。
Okay, sure. I'll do it today, tomorrow, and the day after in turns.
いや、みんなでって言ったじゃん。
Huh? All of you at once?
はい。できれば。お願いします。
To be honest, I think it'll be the end of me if I have to deal with the three of you at once.
大丈夫！ご主人ならできる！
Huh. I think I had a hard time with Fuyo because I lost a lot of energy through the ritual. Rewards generally don't expect much energy. I guess I could deal with that. Okay, I'll do it.
やっほー！ご主人大好き！ありがとうございます。ほら、アイリスも。
Thank you.
ありがとう。
It always takes so long to start that I accidentally almost start reading. This time I actually did start reading. God. I'm guessing you can tell what this is supposed to be. Three of them have their eyes lit up with expectation. Before them is my left arm, about to have them suck my blood. It's gonna be tiring, but I'm already aware of it. Oh, I'm already mentally prepared. At least I should be, but... He asked me to do it in the bathroom. But I guess that makes sense.
念のためでございます。3人分ですから、それなりに血を流すことになってしまうと思いますので。
It's all bleeding enough to stain the room and my clothes. There's more time than I expected.
やっぱりアイリスはここまで来て炎上してどうすんの？ご主人、景気よくドバーッとお願いします。
Heave a heavy sigh and always carefree words. But I can't just dawdle on forever. It's possible to just quit knowing that 3 of them, especially Iris, are doing their best. Alright, let's begin. Take out a small dagger. It's a Kagami family heirloom for use in rituals. Kidding. There's no awesome story behind it or anything. I just borrowed it from Io, who bought it in a net auction. When I unsheath it, the blade shines with reflected light. In this case, I should gently slice my arm and give them my blood. It's no laughing matter if I sever an artery. I was told not to cut my inner arm. Yeah, it's always the outer. Always the outer. That's the reason why people block like this when push comes to shove. Or like this. Because that's the part that's made for blocking. If push comes to shove. Gently form a fist and place the blade lightly at the outer part of my forearm. This takes a lot of guts. It's a completely different thing to cut myself with a blade compared to piercing myself with a needle. But I get a scar if I slice too deep. Ah, that's scary. Wait, hold on a second. I'm seriously freaked out here. Nah, I'm scared to let someone else. Wait until I calm down. Sorry. Nah, it's fine. You're not being selfish. It's okay. Catch my breath while calming my nerves through conversation. I'll just cut it gently. Gently. Softly. That's all. That's all. I've been thinking. Do we need to suck it all at once? Can't I just pierce it with a needle and then just suck in turns? Is that so? Wait, Iris, say no more. If I keep acting like such a wimp, Iris will refuse her reward. Alright, I've braced myself now. I'm just lazing around the house while everyone else is out there working hard. And Kotori, my assistant, risked it all to send that masochist to heaven. I should have fulfilled my mission as last at this household. Here I go! Firmly placed the blade on my arm. Oh my god! After gently pulling the blade, a thin red line appears on my arm. Blood immediately smears and drips to the back of my hand. It hurts! It really hurts! Crap, did I cut too deep? Will I be okay? Iris gulps audibly while I struggle with internal turmoil. Aoi licks her lips and Fuyu won't take her eyes off the dripping blood. Softly and alluringly, their eyes sparkle. The demons enter a trance-like state upon seeing blood. They await their master's permission, like a dog being told to sit.
Makoto-sama, どうか散らさないでください。マスター、どうか吸血のお許しを。
I'll allow it. As soon as I give permission, the 3 of them scramble towards me, tongues out. Aoi gulps it down, not minding spreading stains on her face. Fuyu gently and alluringly sips, and Iris looks somewhat awkward. I feel criminal looking at this. They drown my blood while making splattering noises. There's a strange sense of arousal at this carnal scene. Is this the correct thing to feel as a master, or am I starting down a path of perversion? My emotional turmoil is gradually replaced by fatigue. Being with Red once strains me at a similar pace to the ritual. Maybe I'm just spilling too much blood. Just drinking at a faster rate compared to a needle's puncture wound.
Master, okarada wa...
It's okay, drink all you want.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
She shyly licks the back of my hand. With her thoughtful remarks shows she's still got it together. Still, how long would it last? Looks like I was already intoxicated by the blood. She's elbowing Iris aside just to get another sip.
姉さん、もっとアイリスのことを考えてあげて。この子のために誠様は血を流してくださっているのだから。
Even Fuyu, who looks like her usual self, can't resist her urges. Between her words, her tongue continues to lick the blood off my arm. Iris pays no heed to the disturbance, or rather she has no time to, and just desperately sucks the blood into her mouth. It's such a strange, surreal, and grotesque scene. That is what it means to be a master of demons. It finally starts to sink in, along with this indescribable feeling of conquest. I have deviated from human norms, but as a master, this must be utterly ordinary. I convince myself of that fact.
これがマスターの血の味、香り、衝動が抑えられません。ちょっとアイリさん、邪魔しないで。姉さんこそ邪魔しないであげて。さっきも言ったでしょ。今日の主役はこの子です。でも私だって飲みたいの。アイリス、ちょっとどきなさい。やめてください、お姉様。もう姉さん、欲張らないの。
I was acting all cool earlier, but the serious mood is dispelled now that the three had started fighting.
私のじゃ、全部私のじゃ。もう、アイリス、姉さんに遠慮しちゃダメよ。
As if having lost all self-control, they make vulgar slurping sounds while furiously sucking my blood. Yep, this is bad. At this rate, they're going, actually it hurts, they're gnawing at the wound. All of you guys, it would help help a lot if you... could suck a little slower. They're ignoring my plea. This bat have completely lost it. It's gonna be a mess if they get worked up and I end up losing my arm. I'm almost at my limit. I'll end it here. Alright, we're done! Three of them try to go after my arm, but I draw it back to prevent them from licking. Even just the reward drains a lot of energy. It's probably better to avoid doing the three of them at once. Give me a break, I'm about to pass out.
Master, ありがとうございました。とても美味しかったです。
Are you satisfied now?
はい。
My goodness. I want to take a break.
誠様、まずは傷の手当てを。
Alright. I lift my hand and check out the wound. Strangely enough, it doesn't hurt that much, but it won't stop bleeding. It's not like it won't stop, but...
さ。
Yeah?
いくらなんでも血出過ぎじゃない?
Yeah. I always said exactly what I had in mind. Yep, I'm definitely bleeding way too much. So much blood is gushing out that I can still let them suck it. Isn't this pretty bad?
よく見たら傷かなりぱっくりといってますね。
I feel dizzy all of a sudden.
大変。もったいないもったいない。姉さん、吸血はもう終わり。 誠様お部屋に。あんよー。はい。私は救急箱を。
Fuyo scrambles out of the bathroom while Aoi and Iris support my body. Crap, I'm bleeding so much. It's burning out. That dagger was pretty sharp.
マスター、大丈夫ですか？
死ぬな誠。
Shut up! Crap, I feel sick.
気持ち悪いならアイリスの手の中に。
いや、それどうよ。その研修さはどうなのよ。
Sorry, let me sit down for a while. Let me rest.
はい。
血が床に垂れてる。もったいない。いただきます。
お姉様、床を舐めるなんて。
お邪魔します。滝川小鳥、始業式を終えても。
Kotori opens the front door with a beaming smile, but she immediately freezes. Before her is me bleeding on the floor, Iris with blood stains around her mouth, and Oe noisily licking at the drops of blood on the floor. It's a scene from hell.
何が？お兄ちゃん、血？
No, Kotori, this is obviously acting. Oe slowly lifts her head and turns around. Kotori lets out a shriek upon seeing the fresh bloodstains around Aoi's mouth.
葵ちゃん。お前もご主人のように。食ってやろうか。ごめんなさい。
What? Kotori! Can't even chase after Kotori, who was taken off at full speed since calling out to her in a hoarse voice is all I can muster.
予想以上のリアクション。
What are you doing, Aoi?
小鳥お姉様を脅かすなんて。
いや、ついね、つい。
Good grief.
誠様、傷の手当てを。あら、小鳥さんは？声がしたと思うのですが。
I'll explain it later. Also, I can get rid of this. With a sigh, I thrust my hand out to Fuyo. She's completely traumatized after seeing all that. I want to chase after her to explain, but unfortunately, I'm not feeling well. Might have budge an inch for the rest of for the rest of the day. Fucking hiccups! 31st, apparently. For the rest of the day, there we go. 2 days have passed since I always scared Kotori away. Kotori didn't come yesterday, and at this rate, she might not come today either. Come to think of it, I haven't given her a proper explanation of what demons are. That's probably why she got frightened, but I have this feeling that it's not the only reason. Kotori knew that Aoi was just playing a joke on her, but she must feel guilty about running away. She's that type of girl. I don't think this will drag on for too long and make our relationship awkward, though. The solution would be to pick her up and bring her back myself, but it's not that simple. Since I can't investigate Kotori, I spent that time reading Gramps' journal instead. There's been no progress in the investigation. I still can't find the memories of the culprit. Iris can't get any new information from Kirara. Fuyo is concerned that all she's been getting from the housewives is gossip. They're all out investigating again today, but who knows if there'll be any progress. Sasa hasn't contacted me either. That's why I can't just laze around here. I have to do something. Make progress in reading the journal little by little. Because of that, I learned a lot about ghosts and about my mission as well. So where did the rescued souls go? Someone involved in this mission is bound to wonder, right? My father mentioned that they go to the other world. Mio says the same. I ask what they do in the other world, and they reply that they don't know. I believe that the souls go to the other world. My wife was a huge factor in making me believe this. She was a mysterious woman and possessed incomplete powers of clairvoyance. However, she was able to sense the presence of ghosts and demons. One day, she said to a newly conjured demon, "Long time no see, Oku." I named the demon Sakura. When I asked her why she called the demon Oku, she was also unsure herself. Demons inherit memories. Out of curiosity, I asked the demon if there used to be a demon named Oku. There was. They told me she served my fourth ancestor. I thought this was not a mere coincidence. Things like this happen occasionally. My wife would say strange things and wonder about it to herself. Her memories of Oku were probably from her previous life. Even prior to that, she probably encountered the demon Oku before and had vague remnant memories of her. The priest at the neighborhood temple told me that people are reborn 7 times. I'm unsure if this is the truth, but if the people who hold me dear were ghosts who were previously saved by my ancestors, my actions may bring new meetings to my son and great-grandchildren. This makes me feel that my mission is worth fulfilling. Close the notebook and lightly massaged the inner corners of my eyes. People reincarnate, huh? When I think about it, it makes me more willing to save ghosts. Especially one like Kirara, who didn't desire to die. She finds happiness in her next life. After her, I find the culprit. But first, I should find Kotori. It'll be troublesome if I find myself drifting away from her at this rate. Her powers of perception are helpful. That's beside the point. She became my assistant. I wanted to become awkward between us because of some minor prank. Anyway, I just can't do my mission without her. Alright. Put my notebook away and get up. I'm gonna go into Io's room. There's something I want to ask her. Io, can I come in?
Io.
A half-hour reply comes from the other room. Oh shit, I hear her curse along with some music. Looks like she's in the middle of a game, but I enter anyway since I got her permission. Got time now?
大丈夫か大丈夫じゃないかで言えば大丈夫ないけど、別にいいよ。何？
Wanna ask you something about demons?
最近おじじの日記読んでるんでしょ？どこかに書いてあるんじゃない？すぐに聞かずまずは自分で調べなさい。
You're right, Io. You just think it's hassle to answer my questions, huh?
バレたか。ちょっと待ってセーブする。
What are you playing? Seems like fun.
超高難易度アクション。一瞬の油断が命取り。のんきに歩いてると罠にかかって死ぬ。
Seems impossible for a casual gamer like me.
後でやらせてあげる。はい、オッケー。
She's probably done saving as she puts the controller down and whirls around to face me.
で、なんじゃ？
I have a question regarding demons.
よかろう。話してみよう。
If demons don't suck blood, will they grow weak and no longer be able to use their power?
なんじゃ。鬼の相手をするのが辛くなってきたか？
Well, it was a bit difficult this last time. I say that as I look at my left arm. The wound has completely disappeared even though it was so deep before. Demons really do have healing powers. Oh, but that's beside the point.
小鳥のことか。
Yeah, well, we scared her off. It's probably why she didn't come over yesterday.
そろそろ来ると思うがな。あんなことで距離を取ったりはせんじゃろ。
I agree, but you might grow fed up with us if this happens a few more times. It's quite grotesque after all.
そのために吸血を最低限にか。
Is that a bad thing?
いいよ。今後一切血液をやらんでも弱ったり力が使えなくなることはない。せいぜい機嫌が悪くなる程度じゃ。
That's all.
人間にとってタバコや酒のようなものじゃの。チョコでもプリンでもいい。嗜好品じゃ。我慢が難しいだけで死にはせん。
I was just overthinking things.
ただし、血を求めるあまり、主を殺した鬼の話をしたじゃろう。かなりの中毒と言ってよい。満足できない期間が長ければ長いほど、主の身に危険が及ぶ。鬼の忍耐がどこまで続くか、注意しておけ。主を傷つけられんよう枷をはめておるとはいえ、絶対に安心というわけでもない。
Got it, I'll be careful. So basically, I can't entirely cut off my blood supply from them then.
まあ、あまり甘やかすのも良くない。ほどほどにしておけ。数ヶ月に一度で十分じゃ。
Got it, thanks.
質問はそれだけかの。
Yeah, you've been a great help. Sorry to disturb you.
なんの。さーてと、続きやろっかな。
She twirls her chair around again and returns to her game. Quietly step out of the room as to not disturb her and close the door. You have to talk to everyone as soon as they get back. Only hope they'll accept it without question now. Guess I should be firm like a proper master of the household for once. Good job, everyone. I have a quick announcement to
はい
make.
マスター。
後じゃだね。
姉さん、ちゃんと座って。
After I get back, I gather the 3 demons in the living room and begin the meeting with everyone seated around the dining table. Well, it's not much of a big deal. I open my mouth to speak after seeing how I sit up straight to listen. I have an important announcement to make, only it might greatly lower your motivations.
じゃあ聞きたくないです。
Please listen. Here I go. I will let you suck my blood until we finish our current case. I always scream. It's really loud, so I'm slightly taken aback. Dead serious. Make do with snacks for now. Did you forget about scaring Kotori away? He'll stop coming here if we do it too often. I don't want that to happen. You've already done it though! And what if she comes again without warning? I don't want to say this, but Aoi, you'll definitely end up scaring her again. Anyway, hold off on your reward in the meantime. Get fucked away. I'm begging you, Aoi. Please understand, this won't last forever. Only until the case gets closed. I don't want a Kotori walking on eggshells to adjust to us. Kotori. Anyway, I don't want to do anything she wouldn't like. That's why I want you all to help back. She was waiting for a good opportunity to enter the room, but ended up freezing after hearing Makoto's surprising statement. I'm important? What? Frantic thoughts run through her mind. I can't believe Big Bro thinks of me in that way. She panics. Her imagination runs wild. She begins to worry on whether to wear a kimono or a dress for her wedding. She settles on a dress after deliberation. Her imagination now proceeds to the church wedding. She snaps back to her senses. She becomes even more embarrassed and hesitant to enter the room. Oh, you're here, Kotori. I don't know what to say. Sorry about the other day. Huh? For some reason, you made a dash for the front door while apologizing and went straight home. Haha! Does she hate me? What makes you say that? Wisdom of age, huh? Ow! She kicked me. How mean. If she was, she wouldn't have run back home like that. Huh? You get no reward! I'll buy you some ice creams with cheer up. What flavor do you want? Alright, how about you, Iris? Got it. For you, is there anything you need to buy? Nah, I'll do it. Always fetch me a wallet. That was fast anyway. I'm off to the convenience store. Put on my shoes and head out. Kotori isn't here. I hope she comes back tomorrow like you said, though. I've got a long fight ahead of me. And all the while, a murderer's still on the loose. September 4th. Went around town right after having lunch. Not have any plans to go to a particular place to go to in particular, though I am looking for something. My days of lazing around at home are over. It's not like there's nothing for me to do. I'll search for ghosts, try to see if I can deal with it by myself. But if I can't, I'll imprint that ghost into my memory. I think there's a high possibility I'll encounter the latter, but it's way better than being passive. So it's probably better to ask Miss Azusa for help. Police are probably aware of any ghost sightings at their whereabouts. But they're probably busy with other cases, and I shouldn't rely on others now that I've come this far. Everyone's working hard, and I want to do something on my own. Oh? Sent to the back alley, I see a familiar back. She's not exactly what I was searching for, but I've been wanting to see her. Ace my pace to show the distance between us and call out to her. Kotori! Kotori! She finally turns around after I call out twice. She gives me a dazed look after seeing me, then opens her eyes wide in surprise. I'm out on a walk. What about you, playing hooky?
授業ああ、今日は、なんだっけ。あ、そうだ創立記念日だから、学校はお休み。
Oh, I see you. And you're so obedient wearing a uniform again.
高速ですので。
Yeah, I see. Are you out on a walk too?
小太郎のことを思い出しながら。
See, might have join you.
どうしよう。
I can't.
ダメってことはないんだけど。
I see. Say, Kotori.
何
Wanna come over to my place after our walk? Now it's hard for you to come over. You're lonely without you.
行く今から行く
Without going for a walk?
私もそろそろお仕事しないと。それとちゃんと分かってるから。葵ちゃん何？冗談だよね。多分お兄ちゃんが怪我しちゃってそれで。
It's not like I was injured, it was self-inflicted.
え？
I don't think I've explained this properly to you yet, but demons like blood. Just like vampires, so I was giving her some.
おー、なんかすごい漫画みたい。
Honestly, it feels like everyone came straight out of a manga. And you're right about her joking. It was her bad sense of humor. Sorry about that.
私こそ本気で逃げちゃって。葵ちゃんに謝らないとね。
She clenches her fists in front of her chest. Thank goodness she doesn't hate me. Shall we go? We return on our heels and return from whence I came. Kotori keeps glancing on me on the way back. She's not upset with me, but something still seems to be weighing on her mind.
お兄ちゃん。
は？
昨日葵ちゃんに。
おい。
ごめん。やっぱりやめておく。
Why, spill?
いいの？行こ
Okay. Chase after Kotori, who's run on ahead. I'll have a heart-to-heart with her today. A heart-to-heart talk with her today. Want to put an end to all this awkwardness once and for all. I'm home!
お邪魔します
You arrive home. Straw sandals at the entrance. Looks like Fuyu's back. You hear the TV, she must be in the living room.
お帰りなさいませ、誠様。あら、小鳥さんも。
I'm home, I saw her around, so I brought her here.
ごめんね。なんか、心配かけちゃったというか、気を使わせちゃったというか。
You're the one who struggled with how to deal with us. It's us who should apologize. I'm sorry, okay?
本当にもういいから。大丈夫。
暑かったでしょ。麦茶はいかがですか？オレンジジュースもありますよ。
Barley tea.
私も。
はい少々お待ちください
She gets up and heads to the living room. Kotori and I take a seat on the floor cushions. There's a bowl on the tray on the table. Looks like Fuya was getting dinner ready while watching TV.
お待たせいたしましたどうぞ
Thanks. Gyoza.
はい今日は中華にしようかと
いいなぁ。中華好き。食べたい。
Join us for dinner then.
ふよちゃんって料理すごく上手だよね。何でも美味しく作れてすごいなーって。
美味しいですか
すっごく全部好き。
全部そうですかありがとうございます
Can I try making them? Seems like fun.
私もやりたい。
ええ手は洗いました
Not yet. Kotori, you should wash your hands.
了解です先生。
We had both head for the hallway. At that moment, Oe and Iris return home.
ただいま戻りましたマスター
Welcome back. Good job.
大丈夫？あれ？コトリンじゃん。お前を食ってやろうか。
Oe, cut it out.
はい、すみません。
こんにちは小鳥お姉様
こんにちは。アイリスちゃんは涼しい顔してるけど、その服装で大丈夫なの？
暑いですが問題ありません気合でなんとかなるよ
アイリスちゃんすごい。気合だね、気合。
Let's all wash our hands and make some gyoza.
餃子ですか
Yeah, we'll wrap the skin around the filling.
なにそれ。よくわかんないけど楽しそう。やる。今夜は餃子パーティーと聞いて。あ、いよちゃんも来た。みんなで作ろう、みんなで。
Alright, but first off, let's all head to the washroom. Take turns entering the washroom to wash our hands. Then we return to the living room, and now it's time to make some gyoza. So soon! You only made 3 so far!
しかもぐちゃぐちゃ。教えてあげたでしょ。こうやってひだを作りながら。あ、いいです。私食べる専門なので。
もう姉さんが包んだのは自分で食べてねアイリスは上手とっても丁寧ねこういう細かい作業好きです
みよ、まこと。
Huh?
風車包み。
Huh?
そしてこっちはリボン型。
You're incredible.
ふん。伊達に長生きしとらんよ。
And you'll remember useless things like this.
無駄とはなんじゃ無駄とは。座敷わらしが遊びを突き詰めるのは当然じゃろうが。餃子の包み方もしっかりじゃ。ねえよちゃん、そのリボンの教えて。お、いいぞ。まずは真ん中に少量あんを乗せてじゃな。ちぇみんな楽しそうにしてそう
姉さんもちゃんとやればいいのにやる気なくなったなら今日の報告でもしたら
報告って言ってもにゃーいつもと同じですもの。
No progress.
やり方変えた方がいいかも。このままあの子とあの場所調べてもいつ手がかりが出てくるかわかんないよ。
Yeah, I'll think about it.
申し訳ありませんマスターお役に立てず
Reminds me, I should probably talk about something. I talked previously about how I'm following this dude on Twitter right now because he's playing through the Varurumu no games at the moment. And I also talked about how recently there was a moment where he stopped posting about the game after a little while. and then one day came back with a picture of a character and saying that he fucking hates her with like with a fucking passion. Something similar happened again. This time it's just a gif of like a man just breaking down, and it's just she's just like one singular quote from one certain scene, and I just sit there like, yeah, I know exactly what scene that is, and don't worry, it won't get better for a while. That's just hilarious, quite frankly. Like the last thing he had was the fucking introduction of Yachtwalt, and then it's suddenly, yes, fuck her! Then, which meant that he was basically at the finale. Which just made it all the more funny, quite frankly. Like, fucking hilarious, quite frankly. Anyways. Nah, it's okay. It's not like it's an easy problem to solve, right, Io?
Mio, Makoto.
Huh?
おっぱい型。
Hey, what are you making?
待て！これを作ったのは小鳥じゃ！小鳥がおっぱいをかたどった餃子を作ったのじゃ！違うよ！富士山です！変なこと言わないで！いや、どう見てもこれは。あ、もしかして自分の？
小鳥もっと大きいっしょ。
そういう指摘いいから！自分の、作ったわけじゃないから！ふむ、小鳥よ。もう一個作れ。考えてみれば、一つだけではおっぱいとは言えん。だから言えなくていいの！富士山だから！
You're really good at spoiling the mood.
賑やかでいいではありませんか。まあ、アイリス早い。もうそんなに作ったの？もっと作ります。楽しいです。
Half of the group is causing a ruckus while the rest are making gyoza in silence. To be honest, I wasn't sure how it all turned out earlier.
もうやだ！ほんとイオちゃんやだ！お下品！欲求不満少女め！違う！
She having fun? Maybe not, but it's been a while since I've seen Kotori like this. She was only gone for a few days, but she's finally back. That's how I feel.
もうやだ！作り直す！こんなの食べられないもん！イオちゃんのせいで！富士山なのに！富士山なのに！もう！笑わないで！
Yeah, it's definitely better with everyone around. Time has flown by so fast today for some reason. Gyoza wrapping was fun, then it was also fun. It's fun with everyone's so lively. I think as I pretend to be cool, sipping beer on the terrace. Kotori will probably follow with that expectation in my heart.
お隣よろしいですか?
Sure, just as expected. She stands by me and leans gently on the railings.
餃子美味しかったね。
Ah, yeah, you're Mount Fuji too.
今何言いかけた?
Oh, nothing. She pouts. Then she immediately breaks into a smile.
久しぶりで楽しかったな。しばらく来なかったのはもったいなかったな。
Oh, you might be sick of hearing this, but I'm really sorry.
大丈夫だってば。もう食べちゃうぞって言われてもビクってしないから。もう大丈夫。
But it's been shocking for you. So grotesque and all. Kept calling us a family, but at the same time we were master and demons. Shouldn't have seen any of that. It's not something families should be doing. Sorry I frightened you.
あのね。
Yeah?
やっぱりびっくりはしたかな。血が出てて
葵ちゃんも血だらけになってて、アイリスちゃんもちょっと口に血がついてて。
She must have walked in on one hell of a wild sight in the fucking R18 version. Jesus.
でも、それって、葵ちゃんやアイリスちゃんが怖かったっていうよりは、お兄ちゃんが食べられちゃうって怖さで。でも、逃げちゃってるから怖いのは怖かったんだけど。違うな。家族って思ってくれるのはすごく嬉しくて、私もみんなのこと家族って思ってるけど、でも本当はお兄ちゃんの妹になりたいわけじゃなくて、ダメ、今のなし、忘れてください、忘れて。
Got it. She fans her beat red face. You sort of guess what she was about to say. I should just pretend not to not to notice until she's ready to say it, at least.
とにかくね、ふよちゃんからも聞いて、鬼がお兄ちゃんの、血液を欲しがってるってのは分かったから、私に気を使わないでね。葵ちゃんがストレスで爆発しちゃうもん。
No, I'll mind. I already made up my mind not to let you keep your distance. This home has to be one where you can relax. That's non-negotiable for me. It really does feel like I'm already on her route. She snorts out of her nose and bumps her shoulder into me. Oh, what?
ありがとう、お兄ちゃん。
Huh?
私のこと大事って言ってくれて、とっても嬉しかったよ。私もお兄ちゃんのこと、とっても大事だよ。
Oh. Yeah, alright.
頑張って言ったのに反応それだけ？
I'm a cool guy after all.
よく見たら赤くなってる。
That's the beer.
照れてる照れてる。
Cut it out, blame it on the booze.
じゃあ、そういうことにしておいてあげる。
The shoulder trembles as she laughs. Getting caught up in her laughter, I let out a slight chuckle. It's not like I did anything special. The uneasiness in my heart has faded away. I don't have any regrets. Nah, not really. That's not it. Anyway, I should do what I think is right. I have to work hard again tomorrow. I search every nook and cranny of the bookshelf. Gramps says 5 volumes of his journal and all. Gaps in his writing span from 1 week to at least several months at the most. One book contains around 5 to 6 years of record. Some entries are like notes. Each entry isn't too long, but just one book contains a huge amount of content after overall. I can note the dates the first time I read through them, but as I progress, I notice a gap in his writing period. 5 years of records are missing. I'd been noting them down so diligently, so I find it hard to believe he didn't write anything during that period. It should exist. The 6th volume. That's why I'm looking for it. Can't find it. Can't find it anywhere. One of my relatives could take it. It's also hard to believe. Maybe he couldn't write for some reason. Maybe he misplaced it. Well, whatever, I'll take my time looking for it. 5 books I have right now are helping me a lot. I'm still not making any progress with Kirara, but there are things in them that can provide me with some hints. It's about time I make progress. Oh, Kotori's here. Right, time to get to work.
暑い暑い。お兄ちゃん、こんにちは。
Good day. So we're all gathered here, ladies.
何？司令官っぽい。
Everyone take a seat. There's something you need to discuss.
では、お茶を入れましょうか。
Yes, please. You isn't here. Would you call for Iris?
Yes, my lord. アイリスちゃん乗り。没戦だから嫌だと。
Eeyore! Come down! Eeyore!
何？7 るのこのノリ。何？わかんない。
うるさいの。なんじゃ何事じゃん。
Alright, now that we're all here, there's something we need to discuss. Be seated.
へいへい。
麦茶です。どうぞ。
Fulia also returns from the kitchen. After placing the glasses on the table, she takes her own seat. Alright, everything's ready!
話って？お仕事のお話？
Yeah, it's about Kirara.
その試練を終えないのは決してサボっているわけではなく
It's not about that. I know you're all working hard. I just think it's about time we move on. We plan our next move. You said we ought to change our tactics, right? Why do you look so confused? You said it. You said it yesterday.
何か妙案でも？まあ、なければそんなこと言い出さんじゃろうが。
Yeah, I have one. Actually, I realized it a tad too late. There's this one thing we haven't tried yet.
何？
Talking to Kirara in berserk mode.
ダメ！
As soon as I say that, Kotori lets out a scream. She has a very stern look on her face.
お兄ちゃん忘れたの？殺されかけたんだよ。
I know, that's why I'll take extra precautions this time.
気をつけるって言って、ほら、みんなもお兄ちゃんを止めなきゃ。なんで？なんで？ご主人がやるって決めたなら、私は文句ないです。はい、マスターはアイリスが守ります。もううろたえたりしません。お考えあってのことでしょう。ご当主様が下した結論に我々鬼はただ従うのみでございます。そんな、いいの？イオちゃん。
悪霊とはどういった存在なのか、もう誠は十分に承知しておる。ならば、
イオちゃんまで。
いつまでも鬼任せにしておくつもりか？今後悪霊と出会っても危ないから自分は関わりたくないと。それでは救える霊も救えぬ。いつかは向き合わねばならぬのじゃ。その時が来ただけのこと。
でも
I don't want to downplay this and say everything's gonna be fine, but I'll be more careful. As promised, I won't take my chances when it starts to get dangerous. I'm out of there stat. But it's not like it's completely safe either. I can only feel safe with everyone's help. So it'll help me, Kotori. By my side, it wouldn't matter if Kirara suddenly attacks me from behind. With everyone of you around, I feel completely safe. How about Kotori? Will you join us?
わかった。一緒に行く。わか
Thanks.
ったけど、危ないって思ったら、お兄ちゃんぶん殴ってでも無理やり引きずって逃げるからね。
Okay, I got it. Right. Let's all head out after dinner. After eating a hearty meal.
では今から支度を。早めに取られますか？いつも通りでよろしいでしょうか。
Let's see, we can't go out until there are a few people outside, so the usual.
承知しました。今日のご飯何？カレーにサラダに、あとスープ。カレー？私も手伝う。
夕食まであと3時間ほどか。今のうちに私もあれを探しておこうかな。
That? What's that? Hey, cut it out. Don't just smirk at me without saying anything.
部屋に戻ってもよろしいでしょうか。力をかなり使うかもしれないので、休んでおこうかと。私も寝よっかな。ご飯まで。
Okay, got it. It's maybe a final evening. You may rest.
お兄ちゃん、そういう冗談は禁止。
Sorry. That was pretty tasteless.
にゃっはっは。おやすみなさい、マスター。
私も部屋に戻る。時間になったら呼んでくれ。
承知しました。では支度を始めます。
Someone leaves the living room for the kitchen or the hallway. Talking to her when she's berserk. Kirara is an evil spirit, according to Gramps' journal. We should generally avoid provoking ghosts, but there are times you can only learn of their true intentions when they reveal their other face. Gramps also risked his life countless times to save souls, so I'll try it out too. I'm sure I can get something out of this if I take a step forward. Finish my meal and relax for a while. As my food coma starts to wear down, I realize it's time to go. The neighborhood drugstore is closing time just passed. There should be less people outside. It's about time to head out. Is everyone ready?
OK です。コトリン、あの服着ないの？
あの服着ると悪いことが起こる気がする。縁起が悪い。
Gotta think of it. It's been one thing after another.
今夜は私も同行させていただきます。できることはあまりないでしょうが、誠様の盾にはなれますから。マスターは必ずお守りします。ウーパー君も頑張るよ。
Thanks. Yep. Thanks. Alright, shall we go?
待て待て。
Yu emerges from the end of the hallway. She has a huge cushion tucked under her arm.
誠よ、これを装備していくがよい。
Equip this? This is a cushion.
違う。座りながら眠れる枕。
Pardon?
首につけるやつ。
What's this about?
だから首につけるの。つけてほら。
Now?
そう今。ほら早くつければわかるから。ほらほら。
Alright. Take the pillow she's thrust towards me and gingerly place it around my neck. What does it do?
逆。合ってるけど今回は逆。U 字の開いている方を後ろに持っていく。
Like this?
そう。はい首がっちりガード。これで無敵。まこちゃん無敵。やめよ。こいつ正気かって顔やめよ。正気だよ。マジだよ。
ご主人、似合ってますぜ。
Thanks, not happy about it though.
でもいいと思うな。首絞めようとしても、柔らかい、力入らないってなるよ。
Bullshit.
なる。超なる。
Okay, I'll take this then.
大いに活用するがよい。
よし、行こうぜ。シュマッチ倒しに行こうぜ。
って倒さない。今日は蹴っちゃダメ。
はい。
Alright, let's go. We're off, Vito.
気をつけてな。皆も誠をしっかりとサポートするんじゃぞ。
My fucking bottle opener. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? There it is.
お任せくだせ。
この身に変えてもお守りいたします。
彼女の心の声を本当に伝えたいことを今日こそ必ず。
よし行ってこい。
Yeah, we're off. Exit the house, leaving you behind. It's do or die, time to get fired up. We arrive at the scene.
いる。感じる。近くにいる。
呼んでみます。
大丈夫？
はい。こちらから呼びかける分には問題ないです。
She spreads her wings, then Kirara emerges on the construction site. She glances around her surroundings. She looks different from last time. Almost like an ordinary girl.
まずはアイリスが行ってきます。
Be careful.
大丈夫だって。いつもやってるし。では。
She gives a nod, then approaches Kirara. She's up beside her. Can't hear Alice's voice. She's probably said something. This face brightens up as soon as she sees young Iris.
何ナンパてか何コスプレ超かわいい。似合ってるねその服。私のこと知ってるの？どっかで会ったっけ？まあいっか。名前なんて言うの？
Conversation is lively. She's completely different from before. She's all smiles.
いつもあんな感じだよ。毎日初対面からやり直すの。同じ。
私たちのことを覚えてない？
確か記憶をリセットしているんでしたね。やはり例には常識が通用しません。
I see. We observe her for a while. Looks like a lively chat between friends. There's nothing out of the ordinary. A few minutes, Iris looks our
マ
way.
スター、いつも通りです。やはりこの状態では有用な情報は引き出せません。
Alright, let's go.
はい、マスタ
talk to Kira. Aoi, are you ready?
暴走したら思念を読むんだよね。オッケーオッケー。
Well, yeah, I'm counting on you in case something happens.
お任せを。
Alright, time to go.
待てお兄ちゃん。枕。
Oh, right. I equipped the pillow. This looks ridiculous. Will I really be okay like this?
無敵。お兄ちゃん頑張って。
Yeah? I approached Kirara from behind, feeling uncomfortable from the stiff texture around my neck. Call out to her from a good distance. Kirarashima? She turns her neck around 180 degrees. Smile slowly wiped off her face. She stares at me with wide, glaring eyes. She's triggered!
マスター、気をつけてください。
Yeah.
どうして
That sentence, why did you kill me? Faces the body towards me and stretches out her hand. Imagine how fucking hilarious it was if she like actually like tried to reach for his neck and he just like, hello. Just fucking took it. He's coming. Be careful, she moves so fast, it's like she can teleport. You'll probably gain some distance. She freezes in her tracks after taking one step. She's confused. Huh? What's going on?
これ戸惑ってる。枕に戸惑ってるよお兄ちゃん。これ首絞められなくないって感じだよお兄ちゃん。
Real, it's helping? This pillow is helping!
姉さん、アイリス、今のうち。勝手ない。はい。
Particles of light surround them. They unleash their powers, reading Kirara's memories and thoughts.
来てる。いつもと違う映像だ。聞こえます。彼女の声が、本音の魂の声が。
Alright, you two keep it up.
何が見える？何が聞こえる？あ、これって、ごめんご主人。前の映像違うかも。この子自分から車に乗ってる。自分の意志で？どういうこと？これは親しい人間への連鎖。友達。いえ、恋人。
What? So the culprit is...
メロ。
乱れる。声が遠い。
私の心を
これは
What? Kirara shrieks and the inner depth of my ears suddenly feel like they just went numb. Nah, it just doesn't feel like it. Can't move my body, I'm spellbound? This power I didn't hear about the CEO.
やめろまさかないで知ってるくせに私の気持ち知ってるくせにどうして意地悪するのどうして
Right before my eyes, she glares at me with bloodshot eyes, standing only a few centimeters away.
どうして私を殺したの
She stretches out her hand. It heads straight toward my neck.
誠様。なんと情けない。
礼ごときに自由を奪われるなど。
Slowly, slowly, slowly.
マスター、動け。
She touches me. Her hand passes through the pillow. I can feel her cold hands.
お兄ちゃん、
一緒に来てくれる？
Grab!
死ね。
Huh? You know, her doing something is actually kind of sick, but at the same time, do we need the panty shot? I say that a lot. Do we need the panty shot? The answer is always we fucking don't. Also, why did it take a screenshot there? The fucking CG gallery is already unlocked and it works. Huh? It's Kotori. See, Kotori's back. Just like when the demon unleashes, when the demons unleash their powers, she's surrounded in particles of light. Strange power blowing her hair around. But he's protected.
やらせない、殺させない。
どけ！
どかない。好きな人に殺されて悔しいよね。悲しいよね。でもこの人は違う。あなたの恋人じゃない。殺していい人じゃない。お兄ちゃんは、誠さんは、あなたを救ってくれる人。殺しちゃったらずっとそのままだよ。それでいいの？
うるさい。うるさい。うるさい。うるさい。うるさい。好きだったのに。好きだったのに。裏切った。
それは誠さんじゃない。誠さんは裏切らない。誠さんはあなたに手を差し伸べてくれてるの。それに気づいて。
好きだったのに。
違うって言ってるでしょ。
裏切った。好きだったのに。
あなたじゃない。あなたなんかじゃない。好きなのは、この人のことを好きなのは、誠さんを好きなのは私だ。私なの。私なんだ。私が好きなんだ。
Okay, I feel like I'm already in her route at this point.
あなたのじゃない。私の好きな人だ。大好きな人なんだ。だから。
There is the chance that literally like the route split happens. Actually, no, because there's still a choice for Azusa potentially with the. If you can't help her go back, don't thing. Kirida disappears. It's like she melted into the surroundings without a trace. She disappeared at an instant. At the same time, spellbinding loses its effect on us. I can move. Kotori, are you alright?
大丈夫。あの子は成仏したの？
Oh, you fucking Alt F4'd her.
成仏っていうか、小鳥お姉様を恐れて逃げたようです。逃げた？私を怖がって？
そのように見えました。
そっか。っていうか、今の、何？疲れた。
Kotori! Keep her limp body from falling to the ground. Power. I shouldn't make her use that again.
大丈夫ですか？お気を確かに。
疲れただけで。お兄ちゃん、すごくない？さっきの、私。
Yeah, you were awesome. You really saved my neck, thanks.
よかった。やっと役に立てた。
誠様、ここは戻った方が。
Yeah, you're right. Let's go home. Aoi Iris. You can report your findings once we get back.
承知しました。今は小鳥お姉様を。
Alright, Kotori, let's head home.
ちょっと待って。
She puts up a fuss as I attempt to carry on my
おんぶ
bag.
恥ずかしいよ。
You've got more energy than I thought. Wanna walk home?
せっかくなので。
Hold on tight.
はい。
Alright, good job everyone, let's go home.
はい。疲れた。仕事した。少し慌てましたが、よかったです。うまくいって。
Yeah, all because of Kotori-Route. Thanks a ton.
自分でもよくわかんないけど、どういたしまして。
Start to walk, carrying an embarrassed-looking Kotori on my back. Something still bothers me. What have I done for the day? Time to head home at any rate. That wouldn't make sense. Actually, have we seen literally anyone react to her outside of the house? I don't think Yumi ever actually reacted to her consciously. Unless I'm going insane now. Because if that's the case, that could mean that Kotori is actually a spirit after all. Which would explain her power there, in a way. Anyways, let's head home at any rate. Time to head home at any rate. Who the fuck are you? We arrive home and take a break in the living room. Kotori's recovered quite a bit and quite a lot and appears to be okay. You and Iris postponed the information sorting for later. I wanted to call it a day, but we decided to talk to Eel because of Kotori.
あの時の私、何だったの？
Eel crosses her arms with a very grave
金
face.
縛りを解き、悪霊を退けた。間違いないな。
だよね。
Yeah, Kotori protected me.
あと、光ってたね。はい。霊視が待っていました。霊視っていうの？あれ。
ええ。あれは、鬼の力の発露に近いものでしょうね。
鬼の力？私が？
ふむふむ。なるほどな。まあ、そうだろうよ。小鳥ならば、そうだろう。
何か知ってるの？イオちゃん、教えて。
そうじゃのう。
You casts me a sidelong glance. Before I can react, he turns back to Kotori and heaves a
つい
sigh.
に、話す時が来たようじゃな。
何を？
Eel?
大丈夫じゃ、任せろ。小鳥よ。お主と誠との出会いは偶然ではない。実は滝川家は、鏡家と縁の深い家での。鏡は鬼を使うが、滝川は武術を使う。そうやってお互い支え合ってきた。
武術？
Which would be letting themselves intentionally be possessed.
不思議な力と解釈しておけばよい。誠の窮地に小鳥の中に眠るその力が開花したのじゃろう。
開花？そうだったんだ。私にそんな力が。
ふむ。変態エモおじさんを成仏させたのも小鳥の力じゃ。大魔キックもあながち冗談ではなかったわけじゃな。
そっか。私に力が、そんなすごい力が。もっと早く知っていれば、お兄ちゃんを危険な目に遭わせることもなかったのに。どうして話してくれなかったの？
それはじゃな。実はな。
It's gonna be a dumb reason.
今考えたからじゃん。
Yeah, of course it was dumb. Kotori bellows while her might collapses onto her back. Oh yeah, anyone will react like that.
なんでそん
いや、なんかこいつならなんか知ってるぞみたいな空気だったから。
知らないなら知らないって言えばいいじゃん。なんなのもう。
期待したか？
期待っていうか、
正体がわからない力は怖いか？誠を、皆を守った。悪意を持った霊を退けた。ならばそれは私と同種の力じゃろ。
イオちゃんと？
守護の力じゃ。恐れる必要はない。これは優しい力じゃ。誠を守ってくれてありがとう、小鳥。今無事でいられるのも、すべて小鳥のおかげじゃ。
Her sullen face is stained deep red, and her smile slowly returns.
そっか。イオちゃんと同じ力か。なら、よくわかんないけど、いいのかな。みんな、
これからも誠を守ってやってくれ。
She gets up and gives an enthusiastic nod, and she looks at me bashfully. I turn to smile to her and thank her once again.
ねえねえね
Oh, wait, tugs at my shirt. What is it? What's wrong?
え。さ、なんか綺麗にまとめようとしてるけどさ。
なんじゃ、不満でもあるのか？
いやね、不満っていうかね、コトリンさ。何？どさくさに紛れてご主人に告ったよね。
え？
She bellows once more. This time she doesn't fall back, but she does shoot right up, face bright red.
違うのお兄ちゃん。
Oh.
いや、違くないでしょ。
Let's calm down, okay, Kotori?
姉さん、どうしてそういうことを今？だって大事賞？さすが葵お姉様です。何が？こいつ空気読めないなって感じ出すのやめてくれませんか？
なんじゃ小鳥め、ついに誠に告白したのか。
ついにって
バレとらんつもりだったのか。初々しいのう。のう、誠。
Don't pass me the buck. The miracle of speech, woman! God has given it to you for a reason. Please use it.
あれはお邪魔しました。逃げる。待て。
行かせてあげて、姉さん。
いたたまれないです。とても。
青春。
Don't tease today's MVP. I sigh to think we actually made progress. So, ended the day in chaos. Good grief. Fuck. Give themselves a call before lunch to report what transpired last night. After I've given her a partial report, she tells me it's different. Better to discuss it in person, so we agree to meet. She arrives at my house at a little past 12. I have to make some small talk over tea, which for you prepared, I tell her everything that happened last night.
なるほど。つまりだ。島さんは自分の意思で何者かの車に乗り、その後行方不明になったと。
What appears so, according to Aoi's vision.
その情報だけなら、ただの家出で彼氏の家にいるって判断もできるけど、霊として存在している以上、それはありえない。そして本人のどうして殺したのという言葉。島さんは確実に誰かに殺されている。そして犯人は車を運転していた男である可能性が高い。
あ、男じゃないかも。 女性だったの？
わかんない。
わからないって重要なことよ、姉さん。
そんなこと言われても顔は見えなかったし。
他に特徴はつかめんかったのか？
そこだけスポーンと抜けてるんだよね。
アイリスが心を読んだ時もそうでした。犯人に関する情報をシマ様が意図的に隠していたようです。
隠す？どうして？
シマ様は確実に犯人を知っています。ですが同時に好意も抱いているようでしたから恨みつつもかばっていました。アイリスたちに知られてしまわないように。
そっか。犯人は恋人、あるいはそれに近い人物。親友って線もあるか。
But it's very likely that they're a man. She only goes berserk when I talk to her.
ああ、そっか、忘れてた。
でも確実じゃないなら選択肢は狭めたくないかな。ひとまずどちらの可能性も十分にあるってことで動いて。まずはそうだな、彼女の交友関係。今のところ不審点は何もないけど、もう一回洗ってみる必要があるかな。顔はわからなくてもこれは大きな手がかりになる。やっと捜査が前進しそう。
My goodness, but I remembered something. Oh wait. Set the vision from the culprit's view of them. Had them drag the victim into the vehicle after the assault, right?
あれ違ったのかも。
Different? I mean, you saw false vision.
そうじゃなくて、殴られたのはあの子じゃなくて別の子だったのかも。
Someone else? Wait, you mean there are other victims besides Kirara?
かも。
Hey, so 2 people got killed in that area.
ああ、場所も信じないでね。あの場所に思念が残ってたってだけで、あの場所で起こったことかどうかはわからない。
周りの風景は見えなかったの？
無理、ノイズが多かった。
Is there a possibility the person who kidnapped Kirara and the one who hit a girl are different?
いやー、同じだと思うけどな。そういう感覚がするってだけで断言はできないけど。
この小さな町で同時期に何件も殺人事件があってたまるか。過去に起こったという記憶もない。葵が何年も前の思念を掘り起こしたとも考えにくい。ならば同一犯による連続殺人と考えるのが妥当じゃろう。
結局予想は外れてくれなかったか。
Guess.
待って。
She twists her body to dig into her bag. Then she pulls out a photograph and places it on the dining table. It's of a girl. She looks like she was raised in a good family. She looks very refined.
この子見たことは？
Oh, I don't remember seeing her. Who is she?
前に話だけしたよね。志麻さん以外にも行方不明になってる子がいるって。
Oh. Could this be?
そのまさかの可能性が高くなってきた。誠くんが見かけていないなら全く関係ない可能性もあるけど、同じ時期に同じくらいの年頃の女の子が行方不明になっている。どうも偶然に思えなくてずっとこの子を追ってたの。
What did you learn?
何も報告することがなかったってのが答えかな。捜索願いを出したご両親にも話を伺ってみたんだけど、心当たりなし。もしこれが同一犯ならすごく巧妙だね。計画的な犯行、証拠を残さないよう注意深く動いてる。でも今回でほころびが生まれた。ま、例から証拠が出るなんて予想するのが無理だよね。みんなお手柄、犯人に一歩近づいた。よし、誠くん、ちょっと付き合ってくれない？
Sure, where?
喫茶店。あのバイトの子に話が聞きたい。今日出てるかな？
Oh, I don't know. I'll try contacting her.
お願いします。
バイトの子って？
土方様では確か土方様のご友人が。
I see, since they were close.
あんまり疑いたくはないけど、
容疑者だよね、その子の。疑惑の目をそらすためにあえて自ら被害者を探すよう働きかけたのだとすれば、なかなかの策士よな。そういうこともあり得るのかも。とにかく話を聞いてみないと。
Roger, I'll try contacting Yumi.
お願いね。
Stand up and head to the room to get my smartphone. The identity of the culprit is still vague, but it's slowly growing closer. That's how I feel. Miss Azusa and I both arrive at the shopping district. Yumi isn't on her shift today, but we were supposed to invite her to my house. We were supposed to invite her to my house, but since Miss Azusa wanted to eat omelet rice, we met up at the cafe. Yumi's at the storefront, though she was supposed to be waiting inside. She's talking to a guy around the same age, must be one of her co-workers. She immediately takes notice, nods to the guy, and rushes over to us.
こんにちは。こんにちは。はじめまして。では微妙にないけど、伏見です。はい、よろしくお願いします。土方由美です。刑事さんですよね。はい、警察手帳。初めて見ました。ちなみにだけど、はい、さっきの人って彼氏？違います。そこのお店の。
Oh, no wonder he looks so familiar. He's from Ukiya.
そうそう。たまにあそこでお弁当買ってて、見かけたから、こんにちはって。
なんだ、誠くんが嫉妬する流れかと思ったのに。
Please cut those jokes out.
じゃあお店に入ろっか。お腹空いちゃった。
He's just that joke instead of like, please don't do jokes like that. He's like, whoa, police brutality, police brutality. Police brutality is when the police does it, not when it's done to the police. Assault against an officer. That's the one. We enter the cafe and take our seats at the table. First, you must order, says Miss Azusa. She opens up the menu.
カレーかな、カレー。
Did you want an omelet, rice omelet?
気が変わったの。誠くんもユミちゃんも好きなの頼んでいいよ。おごるから。
Thanks, then I'll have, let's see, a Neapolitan pasta.
私は、アイスティーだけ。
いいよ、遠慮しなくて。
大丈夫です。もうご飯食べちゃって。ありがとうございます。
そっか。すいません。
She raises her hand to call for the waiting staff. Staff probably know Yumi, judging by their eye contact after taking the order. Yumi bashfully responds with a smile.
なんだか不思議な感じ。お客さんとして来るの久しぶりだから。
ごめんね。急に呼び出しちゃって。
いえ、大丈夫です。暇だったので。
そうそう。食事しながらゆっくりって思ってたけど、まあいっか。お友達のこと聞かせてもらってもいいかな。
友達というと、
誠くんに島さんの捜索依頼を出した。
ああ、あきちゃんの。
ごめん、名前もう一回。フルネームで。
橋本あきこちゃんです。
橋本あきこ。どんな字？橋本。
はい。渡る橋に本屋さんの本で。
Miss Azusa scribbles hastily on the memo pad she took out. Seeing this, Yumi responds by raising her eyebrows in suspicion.
もしかして事件とか。
誠くんからどこまで聞いてる
？Nothing detailed. I just said I couldn't promise good news.
そっか。そうだね。申し訳ないけど、まだ具体的な話はできなくて。関係あるかないかは別にして、とりあえず手当たり次第情報を集めてる段階かな。今のところは 友達がどうこうってわけじゃないから安心して。
今のところですか？
She casts a worried glance at me. Yumi has a tendency to overthink, so she may be imagining some pessimistic situation right now. Under the circumstances, I can't really prove her wrong. This is rather vexing.
ユミちゃん自身は面識ないんだよね。シマさんと。
はい、そうですね。ただ、アキちゃんに写真もらった時、思い出したことがあって。
どんなこと？
この商店街で何度か見かけたことがある気がするんです。
商店街のどこらへん？このお店？
いえ、ここでは一度も。それに気がするというだけで思い違いかも。
シマさんの家、ここからあまり遠くないし、十分にあり得るかな。で、そうだ、友達のこと、もうちょっと聞いていい？
はい。
同じ大学？
はい。学部は違いますけど、彼女は経済学部です。
なるほど。どこに住んでるかはわかる？
電車通学とは聞いたことあるんですけど、ごめんなさい、詳しくは。
そっか。電車ってことは、免許は持ってないのかな？
そのはずです。そろそろ免許取りたいなってこの前言ってました。
そっか。よかった。
She closes her memo pad with a smile, because that does decrease the chance that she is a suspect drastically, since the kidnappings did involve a car. She closes her memo pad with a smile. Yumi's French has got scratched off the suspect list. Thank goodness. I've never met her, but it doesn't feel good to suspect a friend of a friend.
さて、カレー来る前にある程度聞けちゃった。ご協力感謝します。
いえ、他に何かできることがあれば。
ありがとう。誠くんからは何かないの？
Questions?
さっきからずっと黙ってるじゃん。何か質問ないのかなって。
Not really. You already asked everything I wanted to know.
あの男は誰なんだ？本当に彼氏じゃないのか？
I warned you.
ごめん。
Only Mizaza is enjoying herself, but Yumi and I have strained looks on our faces. Well, she doesn't know about a relationship, but it's really hard to react to that.
お待たせいたしました。来ましたよ、カレー。
美味しそう。お腹減った。誠くんのナポリタンも美味しそうだね。
Please have some if you want.
ありがとう。後で一口いただきます。
Do Yumi? Shall we ask for small plates?
私は大丈夫。誠くんの分なくなっちゃうし。
Sick. Thanks.
それじゃあ、いただきますと。
Grace.
私もいただきます。
Mizaza grabs a spoon, Yumi puts a straw in her mouth, and I twirl the pasta with my fork.
おいしい。カレーもいけるね。おいしい。
Aside from one happy-go-lucky person here, the remaining two have no idea what to talk about. The mood remains tense for the rest of our meal.
じゃあ、私、ちょっと調べたいことがあるからさ。ここで解散ってことで。
Okay, say.
お疲れ様。ゆみちゃんもありがとね。何かあったらまたよろしくお願いします。
はい。じゃあ、私もここで。
さようなら。
はい。誠くんも、またね。
Yep, say it. Mizaza walks to the right while Yumi heads in the opposite direction. As for me, as soon as I turn around, a figure swiftly hides itself from view. What is she doing? Must feel awkward for her to see me because of last night. Maybe I should pretend I didn't see her. Then again, we made eye contact, and so I decided to approach her. Kotori? Kotori.
いません。
Hey. She raises herself and emerges from behind the store wall. Her eyes are darting about. What were you doing?
お兄ちゃん見かけたから、何してるのかなって、私、これから学校だから。
Today is Saturday.
部活だから。
Oh, which one?
ワンダーフォーゲル。
Come with me, I'll tell you what I was doing.
はい。
I drag her to the park. We plop ourselves on a bench. So hot, I hope it cools down soon.
暑いなら、お家帰る？大丈夫。もう逃げないから。
You don't want to be interrupted before we can talk, do you?
はい。
Thought so. Might have said it on the spur of the moment, but you meant it, right? You know, I don't want to make fun of it. She lowers her head with her face bright red. And she remains silent. It would be tasteless to speak up to the situation or say nothing. So she finally decides to speak. Yeah?
一回ね、昨日のことは忘れてほしい。
Are you sure about that?
一回でいいから、一回忘れてほしい。
Not sure what you mean by that.
とりあえず忘れてください。
Right, I like I didn't hear anything.
そうじゃなくて、リセットしたいの。昨日のことをなかったことにしたいの。忘れてくれたら、ちゃんとやり直すから。
Oh, I see. Alright, I forgot.
本当に？
That was the last night, I forgot.
すごくわざとらしい。でも、ありがとう。じゃあ、
Instead of like, where was that last night? Just like, wow, it sure was impressive last night when you told that ghost to go fuck itself. She shoots up straight. Her face is still bright red. Desperation is written all over it.
お兄ちゃんも、ちょっと立ってください。
Yep. I get up as I'm told. Then face her. Kotori flinches and lets out a groan. Then she turns serious, as if she's finally made up her mind. Then she promptly grows dejected. After brooding over it for a moment, her face turns serious again. Then she looks straight into my eyes. Struggling to speak, she averts her gaze every now and then.
小太郎を助けてくれた時から、私は、お兄ちゃんのことが、好きです。好きでした。好きだったのです。お疲れ様でした。
Hold it! Hetty grabbed Kotori's arm before she can escape. That was a close call since I was waiting for her to finish. Hold it, do you want to end it like this?
よくないけど、無理、もう無理。恥ずかしくて死にました。
Hold on, at least tell me everything on your mind. I can't reply otherwise.
答える？
You got something else to say, right? Spit it all out.
本当は私、お兄ちゃんの妹になりたいわけじゃなかった。誠さん。
Yeah?
私を彼女にしてください。
Yeah, sure.
やっぱり
Sure.
もう一回。
Sure, let's go out.
マジで
Dead serious. Her eyes dart around for some reason. She freezes up the moment our gazes meet.
冗談 です。
Why would I be?
だって軽く言うから冗談かなって。
I wouldn't make such a mean joke. I just said it casually to hide my embarrassment, yeah.
じゃあ本当に
So we are in a route. Yeah.
なんで
What kind of question is that? You can't get your naked body off my mind.
はい
Couldn't lay a hand on you back then, but now I can.
体目的
Yeah. No! Terrible answer!
何それ
I was joking. Sorry, it was just a joke. That's not really not the reason. Sorry.
そういうつもりはないとか言われるとそれはそれで複雑ですけど。
I did get aroused and want to jump you in the bed. What the hell am I saying?
何の話でしょう。
Let's sit down first.
うん。
Sit down on the bench again and take a deep breath. Alright. Now what should I do? Anyway.
はい。
Shall we go on a date?
デート
Is there no repeat button right here?
デート
Actually, it's even better. It's even better. It just loops. Kotori, anyway, look at this first.
はい。
And Kotori, the photograph I pulled out of my pack.
どれ
Second victim, or she may have been the first. Based on Oi's vision, it's possible that another girl besides Kirata was murdered.
そんな私と同い年くらいかな。島さんもそうだった。許せない。女の子ばっかり狙って。
Yeah. Learned about Kirata at the cafe. The culprit is someone close to her, so Yumi's friend might know something. I'm leaving those matters to Miss Asusa. She's on it right now while we deal with this girl. It'd be better if she was alive, though. If not, she may be around somewhere. As a ghost. Let's look for this girl. I'm sure she's the key to solving this case.
わかった。探そう。一緒に。
Yeah.
でも、お兄ちゃん。これお役目じゃん。これデートじゃなくてお役目じゃん。
Yeah.
うんって。お兄ちゃん、うんって。
I can?
なんか可愛い。ダメじゃないけど。でも、納得できないっていうか。
Well, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm also unsure of what to do. But anyway, allow me to act like normal until I get used to it.
仕方ありませんね。では、ウブなお兄ちゃんに会わせてあげましょう。
Thanks a ton.
ね、お兄ちゃん。
What?
二人きりの時は、誠さんに戻してもいい？
Sure, you can call me that anytime.
ずっとは、葵ちゃんにいじられそうだからやだ。
Alright, so when it's just us two. Just the two of us.
行こう、誠さん。
Yeah.
やったー！誠さんとお付き合い。
Watch someone like show up like, that's good for you. Kotori walks ahead while singing off key. Some turn of events from her art confession. It'll probably go well. Oh, it will. For Kotori's sake at least. You know what? I'm ending it for today. Yeah, it's a short one. So fucking what? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next one. Bye-bye.